lakad matatag!
Normally, we contest the farm all too well. With Rubik, you can try for playbacks. They will switch it though. They go with a void.
You can get a little bit more play out of DQQ, but certainly not from the Sven. Although, butterfly effect.
Yeah, it ends up going down. Zone able to pick up the kill by himself, which is a pretty concerning sign. Butterfly already going down, and that's a massive win for the side of Mystique. Meanwhile, bottom lane, CSJ is going to get chased down here for a moment. It's going to be fine as top lane is. They've got the shards up as well, but they'll wait for a moment as the gust is going to fly out from Triple M. And well, with that, they aren't able to secure the Drow, so instead they'll go after Ray. A nice vacuum, though. That's a perfect vacuum onto the Drow Ranger. And eventually, they will let Ray have the opportunity. Back down a bot lane. Chases on again, onto the Drow, and MMM, well, he's going to try to run, but with double Iron Shot, it's going to be rather hard.
Oh.
They do at least get CSJ. In fact, he does survive. Mercy the one to drop. 2 kills to go back the way of Mystique, and well, it looked like a guaranteed kill, but it just doesn't happen. Meanwhile, top lane Starif. Staration as Andy's going to show up on the Void. They'll start on Ray. He's a tanky boy on that Sven. Ooh. The Razors will do some work, but look at the damage they've taken here on the side of Cloud. They are just melting. Snowball's there though. Requiem committed as well. Maybe they do get the left track. Oh no. MMM. The chase is on. Ray may get caught out. There's your Chrono being committed. They just want the Drow Ranger, and they should eventually have him, but no, never mind Andy. He's the one to go too far. They don't have the follow-up damage.
It's taken over by the SF. They are trying to smoke into that bot lane though, looking for a kill here.
I mean, they'll try. Maybe you can find DQQ. NJ's going to be there to try and help. Dispose is out. Unleash committed. A bit of time now with the Snowball being committed as well, as you do have Ray rotating in. NJ's still taking damage, but he'll jump in again with the rebound and secures 1 kill. Zone has also shown up, but he's taking a fair bit himself. Requiem committed. Chrono now committed as well. Andy going to try to move in onto Zone, but they're lacking so much damage. He's literally doing nothing in these Chronos. They smoke again. Cloud sees Zone in the mid lane. Zone's still trying to farm that creep wave, may get punished. Mercy's in. He's got the Warrior's Punch to set up. There is going to be a Storm Hammer, but a nice snowball dodge, and Zone is healing up nothing. The Bloodstone is doing literally nothing for him. As Ray will try to run the best he possibly can, but it seems like they've noticed the Drow arrows. Mercy's going to have a look around, but can't get him in time. Instead, they'll accept Ray. Up towards the top lane they go. MMM is going to be very cautious not to get caught. Even with that Aegis up, he's quite susceptible after losing that first life. Ray does a great job, though, of breaking the smoke initially, so they found the Sven. They want to try and burst Ray down. Ray is still going through this, but eventually will drop. Meanwhile, NJ doing a hell of a lot of damage on this Master, but the Chrono is in Andy. He found 3 of them, but he has no follow-up damage to it. Requiem will come out, but they just want NJ, and they aren't going to get it either. Ray... You know, I gotta keep giving this man props in the pause fight. And they want to fight, because they want that next Roshan. And in we go. Ray, he's still in a perfect position to tank the gank. He'll take the Warrior's Punch, he'll take the death, but the rest of his team wants to try and fight. NJ will jump in. Buyback is immediate from Ray to try and reinitiate into this fight as Starif. Starif might just drop here to Zone, and will do so. Andy is still trying to fight, commits Chrono, but he's gonna have no damage. Oh, and he's been lifted up. Oh no. I don't know about that.
If the second Roche goes the way of Mystique, Aegis back onto once more. And it's not an unwinnable game for Cloud, but they really have to prove this team fight.
I mean, they kill Ray again, but this is kind of the point. Ray's just doing a really good job of tanking every gank.
He is. He's just cutting off all the smokes.
Now the only one not with them at the moment, but she can always join in pretty darn fast. Aegis will expire, so instead she'll push out the mid creep wave, but they have found Starif. That's 1 CM gone. NJ gonna make a jump in. Mercy's gonna try and tank the gank here, but needs his own way out as in comes Zone with all the damage necessary, but misses the split earth. Chase is still going. Cloud trying to scatter and get the hell out of there. Meanwhile, towards the north, it seems like Andy's been caught. Andy's gonna try for the Chrono, but there's no damage. There's no damage, and now the Chrono's stolen. Oh, he doesn't use a spell after. So they're gonna lose Mercy eventually, and Andy has still been caught. I mean, you know, we're broken records in this game 1, John, but The answer is kind of obvious as they do make the jump in again. Chrono committed by DQQ, catching 3 of them. And now the jump in from NJ. Look at the damage. It's time to call it. You've got to call this game. I mean, they're 4 down. They've got buyback more time. P4 towers were under siege. They might play it safe. Oh, that's a big jump in. Now Chrono, Andy, you missed your Chrono there, sir. He's going to try anyway, but MMM is just running. Mercy's down with Starif, and well, here come the diebacks. They've caught the Void. That's going to be him going without buyback as well, and GG is called. Oh boy, that is a very, very rough way to end the game with a Chrono like that. I don't know what to say here, John.
Her up, like Pango and everyone else just defends forever.
They go fight though. Yeah, they just take 600 supports, run around, maybe just build off the Broodmother. As based on what we saw last game, no one else wants to be active. Butterfly Effect wants to farm, Andy wants to farm, so you just go all in on playing with CSJ once he's ready.
I love that name, by the way, CSJ. It's just it's just hard because you know what it sounds like. It's hold that thought, because mid lane Butterfly Effect, he gets a level 2 kill.
Cloud is pretty hard to pull off. Maybe once you're level 4 on Andy, you can start to feel better. And level 3 on Starif for a little bit more damage here. But you're not going to be able to stop NJ. The Midas timing's going to come up. They have at least blocked off the large camp, so no sneaky creeps ready to find. They are getting aggressive bot here. You're not going to have all the saves in the world, especially since you still don't have the value point in Dark Pack for so you just need to get that leveled spike on Mercy. Zone again.
Zone
and that
again
lane
gets
is just
picked
atrocious. It's just not a fun lane. You're a melee hero against SF. It's so hard.
Yeah, it certainly is. And it's not like any other lane's going much better. Like, only the off lane right now is going decently as MMM. You're getting way too aggressive, sir. He'll pounce away. He'll barely find the angle, but CSJ's still on the chase. Mercy has shackles up, but can't get within range. Meanwhile, topside, they do get Starif. So again, the saving grace right now for Mystique is the fact that the top lane is going extremely well for them. Though I say that, Andy is top of the CS.
Jungle camps, you're getting your farm, trying to work towards Midas. It's just the aggression from Cloud.
I mean, Mercy's getting away with way too much here. Zone's going to drop now. He just hit level 6, which is the saddest part. Meanwhile, bottom lane, MMM's getting dived by CSJ, but CSJ going to leave him be again, just more than happy to keep hitting creeps.
Right, like the early to mid game, their cores all want to farm, and theoretically there's someone that connects the route.
Ray's trying to get a jewel off, but he got hexed and now he's been shackled up. They've even got the backup of Butterfly Vector. A nice press the attack is going to save him for now, but the chase is still on. Ray surely cannot make it out. They are still zoning, but it's not going to be enough. CSJ able to secure the kill with the spawn spiders.
Overwhelming odds. You don't really care for the right clicks of the SF because he has magic on hand, so if you were really worried about damage, you maybe rush a BKB and get some more stats up to not die from the burst. Morphling is just morphling. You know, it's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on.
NJ, he's going to drop. Neither am I, John. And I'm
really
literally just trying to find any reason for it. NJ gets caught completely, you know, on the wrong side of the map here as they're doing. Defense is still proud. I mean, if they catch Butterfly Effect, that's a great start. And oh, this is where I'm going to start getting critical. This is where I get a little bit upset, right? Because it's like, you're ahead in the game, but why be there? The whole map is free. They're going to try and get aggressive now, but they're lacking their SF. DQQ is going to run and is going to get taken down, but now Andy's in trouble. He'll go for a run himself. He's got the Aegis up. They'll go after NJ, who has committed to do more. Looks like Andy, without mana, going to be forced to just get away. Agimorphing at maybe the wrong time is going to be in a little bit of trouble. MMM, though, is still going to have the Dark Pact, so he's going to get out of the shackle. We'll pop the ulti straight away, the Shadow Dance, and just try to get the hell out. CSJ able to pick...
On Void, you can still move in it. He doesn't get the bonus, but he still gets to move.
Well, hold that, but we'll see in a moment, John. They are going to make the jump in on DQQ, so he might lose those spiderwebs anyway. In fact, no, not quite yet. He's on the high ground. He's going to survive. In goes the side of Mystique. They will at least find Starif, but Butterfly Effect, he's got a very nice Requiem out. They can chase down Ray. In the meantime, Andy is chasing down Zone on the Pango. Andy, does he have the damage? It doesn't seem like he will, but it's still going to be a one-stick as Rolling Thunder's going to be popped pretty early on. The whole team's not even there yet. Won't really amount to much, but it does force them away after taking that tier 3 tower. Meanwhile, MMM, somewhat cautious because Andy's got the axe up so he can chase with the pounce. Does get the initial pounce off. There is going to be the Shadow Dance into the Depth Shroud, and the Starbringer is going to land. He's forced to cancel the TP off. MMM will go down. So important for this Slark to stay alive, but it's just not happening.
He's trying to sneak some farm away. Can't really go for the pick-off plays with the Radiance build up unless you catch something like Mercy solo. Even then, Mercy's just not presenting that, although.
Now they're getting caught out left, right, and center here. NJ, top lane, all by himself, is dead. They got Mercy in the Infernal Blade, but that's going to be about it. He'll still just go for a runaway. In fact, here they come again. Lift is up. They'll try to jewel up the Broodmother immediately and try to burst her down, and it looks like she's a bit too tanky with the Solar Guardian. It's going to land on 2. It is stolen by DQQ, though, so they are going to try and turn this one back around. Starif is down. DQQ really saving the day there on the Rubik. Keeping his teammates alive and finding a positive trade for them, though NJ is still very far forward. He might just go down, and he does. And we go again on MMM, so he can initiate nicely, but well, Zone, he's going to start the fight. He'll go for a Rolling Thunder. Starif the target on the Dawnbreaker, excuse me, is well, nothing really comes out of the Rolling Thunder. That Hex is out. Onto MMM. Mercy, he'll survive. Solar Guardian will heal them up. Requiem committed as well, landing on a couple. It seems like 3 have been feared as they will lose Zone and the Pango. Onto NJ now, who moved back in after the Pango has died. And he might just be set to fall as Andy makes the jump in, but no, the lift away, DQQ is going to save. Problem is, MMM is still fighting, and he is dead. Seems like Mystique, Rolling Thunder again. Zone's going to try and initiate. They have Doom up, but Andy had the Lincolns. There you go, it's broken now, so they can throw the Doom out onto the Morphling, but he has Aegis up. He has Aegis up here. He's going to have that secondary life. Yeah, Ray's going to run. Sure, you've got the Aegis down now, but how do you kill him again with the Doom down? NJ is going to try to run away. He's going to be okay to barely survive. They'll actually kill off Starif on the Dawnbreaker thanks to MMM. But now you've lost the Pango who gets shackled up. He'll try to swash away, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough. Shackles, wards, everything being dropped by Mercy by the tier 4 towers. He's trapped himself in the wards. So he's going to die. Ask for his team to get back, but Butterfly Effect will have none of it. Still going in for more. Meanwhile, Toprax is gone. Jump in, and he gives the negative, making sure they know they can just finish the game. There goes another. That'll be MMM down to the Slark, though he does have buyback, but doesn't seem to want to commit it. And NJ is going to drop. I think Mystique are about ready to call it, but never mind. MMM will buy back after NJ dies, jumps in again for one last attempt, has no Essence Shift stacks his way, though, so he's doing no damage. They will find Ray. That's a godlike spree for Andy. More buybacks incoming. NJ now rejoining the team fight, but is just casually walking in as the Doom and is just going to drop. Not even bothering with the Blink Dagger as MMM is also going to go down. And that'll be GG. Ray has called it. I think he's seen enough, and quite frankly, John, I think we've seen enough. Cloud will take game 2.
And is there anything? Maybe an OD, but not that great.
GP mid. Him because he's up against Zeus. Meanwhile, bottom side, Starif and Andy are going to take a lot of damage already. Starif might just drop here. A couple more right clicks will do it, and Ray will find it. In fact, NJ, he'll just keep chasing for a bit more damage onto Andy, getting plenty off onto the Spectre, forcing Andy or aggression here down at the bot lane. Not going to lead to too much. Mid lane, of course, Butterfly Effect and Zone still going at it, but Butterfly, oh, I say he was having a good time. He's not so much anymore. He'll be able to pick it up, no problems now. 1k advantage the way of Mystique for now as DQQ again going to try and get a little bit aggressive here onto Andy. Nice little deny on the Hawk as well, though mid lane, or Zone, is just going to drop. Nice rotation from Mercy, able to secure the kill onto the SF's top side. Even a jump being made now on CSJ. Hook is not available, so they can't keep the chase up. But they are starting to try and apply that aggression as MMM, again, with the hook up now, trying for it, does find a very nice hook landing. And that'll be CSJ surely to drop. And MMM, he will take the kill, no problem. And that's when things get rather concerning if you are the side of Cloud.
Got the mana burn creep up, roar at the ready. Can easily just run down a nice soft target, find a kill, go into the push. And that's going to shove Andy away. He does have Blade Mail for farming at least. Stareth.
He's going to try and soul rip, but it's not going to be enough. At least Ray does go down top side, so it's a bit of a trade going on. Here is Zone. Zone is trying to fight CSJ. A nice hook away from MMM. Going to provide enough damage so that Spirit Cypher won't keep him going. That's a 3-for-1 across the map. We're all
Side of Cloud, it doesn't feel like they're able to really relieve the pressure or find map space for the spec to just farm up in. And again, because you did skip out and Haunt for quite a fair bit of time, you don't have the global strat to play with Thunder God's Wrath into Haunt as well. They're trying to shove up top here on Cloud. Gets a good hook.
Certainly does. Chase is on for CSJ, but probably not recommended to chase with that exorcism going. Still, MMM was really taking no damage with the Flesh Shape activated.
Ray?
Now he will, though. It is wearing off as Ray. Ray's going to be chased down. MMM sticking around to try and help out, but does get silenced, so can't go for the Dismember. Now will do so, but Staref's even joined in here on the Undying. Problem is they cannot deal with the Pudge. He's going to be just fine to get a bit of a trade his way. And just TP wrap. Roll in is on the Beastmaster. Helm of the Overlord was brought out. TP away is going to be immediate. And Mercy, unfortunately for him, level 3 Rolling Boulder, still an 8-second cooldown. EQQ is actually going to turn around now with the Spirit Siphons. And Mercy's the one taking way too much damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. PSJ still trying to make use of it as the roar does
He
fly
roared
out.
the zombie.
He did roar the zombie, didn't he? Well, that happened. Zone, he's jumped in, but they've kind of messed up the initiation. He's going to get the hell out of there. They're still going to try. The Aegis does go down, but at least they've got Mercy. Immediate buyback as they want the secondary life on Zone, but a nice hook away. MMM, well, this Taste is still on, but he's got the Requiem up, so he'll turn right back around, and it seems like Cloud have gone too far. They are going to lose so much for this. 2 down already, 1 buyback committed. A hook is not going to connect on Butterfly Effect, but it won't matter. MMM will just walk away. Mercy might die back immediately, though he does roll, but it's not enough. The lift is there from DQQ.
On the best
Maybe.
base. Yes.
MJ may get caught out. This isn't too good for him. There's your Shadow Step in. Roll's not going to connect. He'll commit the Roar out onto the Zeus, and is actually trying to make a bit of a run away. But MJ should be dead, and he will be. Ray gonna cop the Haunt here from Andy. Andy just wanting as much as he possibly can get. Will get taken down as Mercy, looking for a little bit more now. Will run into, he just wants to keep farming. It seems like the Roshan, of course, is going to be the huge objective here for either side, but there is going to be a 4-man smoke. The Spectre obviously can always just Shadow Step a Haunt in, and they found DQQ. So that should be the Rubik gone, and it will be. Shadow Step was committed, not too big of a deal. They still have the Haunt if they want to keep going. For now, though, they'll hold back.
Just, again, play around with that. Start to line up for Mystique, and they will clump up here.
Here we go. Smoke's going to be broken on NJ. Cloud will see them. Hook is off the mark. They don't have the vision on that high ground. The Ray will try to get some down, gets a D-Ward off at the very least, but in goes the team fight now as they do aim the Snapfire. Roar is committed onto the Death Prophet. Meanwhile, Mercy is being caught out in the Roshan pit and does go down. They are still trying to chase Ray. In fact, they did Spectre ult in. And CSJ, he's been caught by the Pudge. He's gone. In fact, now the Hawk Dive is out on Andy. He was not wearing a helmet for that. Andy's in trouble. Andy's going to try to run. He is probably just screwed, though. Scatter Blast will slow him down. He is set to fall, and he will go down. A pretty messy engagement here for Cloud. And well,
Move out, down, bot, but the other lanes are a free game.
they are. Because I might add as well, we just saw a stat saying that the hook rate right now for M, let's hold that thought, because he's going to make the jump in. So they have caught out the Earth Spirit already, so Mercy might just melt, but DQQ also melts as Mercy, somehow still alive, is still going down and does eventually fall, and here comes Zone. He's the big problem. So he just deletes CSJ, and Andy, well, Andy needs a way out. This is not the fight for him. Zone will just chase him down, Andy's still just kind of outrunning. Man, top side, nice blink away. Andy's still on the chase. Not an easy target, but there's your Vessel out now. He's forced to pop the BKB. MMM, he'll go for a Dismember. His team is wrapping around from the backside into the Radiant Triangle. MMM, he's still alive. With the BKB, they just can't kill him. And they're going to try now, but the Requiem's out. Oh, MMM's going to survive. Tombstone down. And they are going to punish Cloud for this. A double kill out for zone. Maybe even more. They're going to try for the TPs away. Nobody else found out here. Apart from maybe Andy. Andy. Oh, the hook's right on target.
God.
Yeah. Activate Byakugan Gun. That's what happened there, John. Mercy on the front lines. They could run into two heroes here. Ray is the one to break the smoke. NJ, he sees everything and he just wants out. Ray doing a fantastic job of tanking the gank, and NJ, he'll BKB up just in case he needs it. The lift was there from DQQ though to make sure he was alright. I suppose now with one down and you know the BKB's down for NJ, you could think about trying for something, but it seems like they'll just turn back around. The DP's all by himself. CSJ trying to fight without his team, feeling overly confident with the EXO going, and just gets taken down without popping anything.
Figure out the rest of your heroes just don't really.
Andy, he's gonna run. He pops the Shadow Step, or rather the Halt was popped here to try and get away. He does manage to get the Remnant away, though NJ's there waiting. And even NJ's got quite a bit of damage here. Problem is he doesn't have the Roar, but he has the Hawk Dive. Perfect spawn into the dive. DQQ there with the follow-up control. Gonna make sure that Andy does drop. Jump in. Roll off the mark.
DQQ.
They will get a bit of vision. Problem is Andy's the one to get caught out. Dismember will lock him down. Still, DQQ does melt the damage of the Zeus, but Andy is still taking too much. He is gone. He does have buyback goal. Will commit it immediately. Haunt is out. They want to take the fight, but can they? MMM's got Dismember back up. They even got a tombstone for themselves. In they go again. NJ, he's going to be the target, looking for the Roar, but the bash is there. He'll get the Roar off now. MMM waiting, is not going to be able to get a hook off. In fact, Mercy, he's going to make a jump in now. Onto the punch. Dismember gets cancelled. MMM does go down, and it looks like it's going to be a successful team fight for the side of Cloud, as they even catch out Ray. That's 3 down without buyback on the side of Mystique, and Roshan does respawn. Mystique going to try and punish them. Here at the top lane, there's not many buybacks left here for the Radiant side as they do make the jump in, but Andy's going to be there to try and help out, but he will leave immediately. Just wanting to make sure Mercy doesn't get caught, but in goes MMM, trying to force the fight even further. They'll get rid of the tombstone on the high ground. There's your Aurora out into the DP. They want him first. There is going to be a cheese eaten by CSJ, but it's not going to be enough. He still melts the damage of zone. There's now DQQ. Looking for a little bit more, needs the lift up, but no, they have the hook. MMM right on target. Andy is forced to try and fight through this one. There's a gobble up play from Ray, and it's going to be too much. In fact, it was just a cookie, but it's more than enough. There's your Aegis gone. This will be a dieback out for Andy now. Down for 2 minutes, and that should be a very easy high ground opportunity.
Asset Rack's just set to fall, and there's just nothing you can do with just the Zeus and the DP. This defense on the last set just feels impossible. You can try to clear out the creep wave, but not much beyond that. Although,
MMM, I mean, he's taking a lot of damage. Roll is there. Mercy really wants the kill, but in comes the spell life still. MMM, he will survive through it. Mega creeps are up now for Team Mystique. Cloud, well, they're not out of the game yet. Still 50 seconds left for their Spectre to be back up, but it seems like they will be left alone. So it's happy death time for Team Cloud. No, they just call it. They don't want it. GG. They don't feel confident, and an immediate disconnect out from Andy. I imagine Andy is not feeling too happy at the moment. Oh,
definitely.
Even a question mark.
Oh, what?
NJ, hold on a minute, NJ. Let's calm down, sir. He'll resume the game. Very Southeast Asian style there from NJ, as we do have another GG call out. Is the game over or not?
I think it is. I think it is. NJ popped his BKB and bounced in celebration. There we are.
Right.